you on this call to share something with you that I think can help to carry you on for the rest of your lives. You know, at the end of the day, we have a responsibility and an obligation to ourselves and our families to make sure that everything is all right. As Black men, we need to come together and do some things differently, especially in 2021. I've been introduced to something that has changed my life tremendously. And for those of you who know me, I'll just be transparent. I've been kind of low, been pretty down, financially, spiritually, a lot of areas. And what I'm getting ready to show you has helped to transform my life tremendously. And I thought it's only right to be able to share this with you. So I want to bring my friend up, childhood friend of mine from Pittsburgh. His name is Ton Henderson. And I originally was introduced to this by someone else. I got so excited about it, I called one of my cousins and said, "Hey man, we got to get on this." And he said, "Well, Ton does this." And I said, "Are you kidding me? Say less." I called up Ton, and the rest is history. And you may ask, who is Ton? Ton is not a bruh, but he's my friend. He's somebody that I've trusted my whole life. I've never known Ton to be anything other than a straight shooter. I've never known Ton to be anything else but honest. I've never known Ton to be anything but a winner. And Ton he owns 3 businesses. And some of you who were at my 40th birthday party met him there. He was there. I wanted him to take pictures, but he was there to enjoy himself and celebrate. But he's back here tonight. And I think what you're going to hear is going to change your life too. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Ton Henderson, the entrepreneur, my friend, somebody who is financially secure, and most importantly, somebody who will never lead you astray. Ton Henderson.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, bro, you got me getting emotional over here, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What's going on, family? We got Morgan over here. We got Steve, Aaron. Is it Coy? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Everybody good?
Yep.
Do me a favor. Where y'all calling in from, man? I want some interaction, if you don't mind. Where y'all calling in from?
This is Aaron Woodhouse. I'm from
You're from where at again, bro?
Atlanta.
ATL. All right, perfect. Welcome to the call, man. Who else?
I'm Coy. I'm from Chicago, but I've been in Atlanta since '92.
My man, my wife's from Chicago, man. So welcome. I don't know what part, so don't even ask me. But we here in Atlanta now, man. Welcome to
the South Side.
Who else do we have?
I'm out in PA.
Out in PA. What's up, bro? How you feeling, Dion? Who else?
Better than amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. So who is it? Steve? Steve, are you here in Atlanta? My man, he gave me the thumbs up. Well, perfect. Well, listen, guys, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. Eb, man, it's funny. I just came across that picture that we took at your birthday party, bro, which is crazy, man. I've always been a guy that kept a lot of pictures, and I definitely had that picture of us at your party, which is amazing. But guys, I'm not sure what Ebon has shared with you, or even Dion for that matter. But we're going to talk about money on this call. We're going to talk about investing your money, and we're going to talk about, how to take your money and learn how to multiply it. That's exactly what we're going to talk about. So what I want to do is I want to kind of show you how simple this can really be. So I don't know about you, but nobody really taught me about investing. Nobody really taught me about money. I learned how to basically go to school to work for somebody else. And I did that for like 20 years. And I found myself on an unemployment line. But this thing right here has literally changed the way that I look at money. So what I want to do is kind of have a volunteer, if you don't mind, to actually show you how simple this can be. And if somebody, I guess my man from Chicago, let's do it, my man Coy from Chicago. So hold on for 1 second, bro. I'm gonna share my screen with you, fam. And I want to make sure you can actually see what is on my screen. And okay, this is up, and there we go. So share my screen. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to do the demo account. So, all right, cool. So here we go. So can you see my screen, bro? Yes?
Yes.
All right. So this right here might look like Chinese arithmetic to some of us, right? When I first saw this, I was like, yo, this is very confusing. But all you really have to do is pay attention to 3 buttons. That's it, just 3. So if y'all bros, y'all went to school, so I know you can do this. So check this out. Over on the left-hand side, these are currency pairs. So currency pairs, this is just trading your dollar, US dollar, for another dollar. So this is the United States dollar versus the Japanese yen. This is the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. This right here is the euro versus the US dollar. So does everybody know how foreign currency works? Yes or no?
Partially.
Partially. All right, cool. Anybody else? I know, Dion, you know how it works. So we got one person partially. Let me break this down to you real quick.
I'll say no.
He said no. So let me just break this down to you the best way that I know how. So if all of us decide to go to Paris after this COVID-19, of course, and we take our significant others and we go to Paris after this, no, let me see, somebody just, okay, cool. All right, perfect. Dion said, if you're on your cell phone, turn it this way so you guys can see it. If you're on your cell phone, turn it sideways so you guys can see. But if we happen to go to Paris after COVID-19, before we go to Paris, we're probably going to go to the bank to take money out of the bank, right? So when we take money out of the bank and we go to the airport, most people, we're going to see a currency exchange booth. So that's at the airport where you exchange your money, all right? So let's just say we take $1,000 out of our bank account and we're going to spend that money when we get to Paris. So we arrive in Paris and we get there, we pull up and there's 2 limousines for us, right? So there's 2 limousines because my wife and I happen to have some really nice friends. And they said, Ton, you and all of your friends can stay at our villa and you don't have to pay anything to stay there. We have butlers, we have maids, everything's taken care of. So when we arrive, we still had that $1,000 in US dollar, but we exchange it over to the euro. So now we have $1,000 in euro. So we have that $1,000, and let's just hypothetically say that we stay there for an entire week. We stay there for a week and we do not spend our money at all. We don't spend any money. So when we come back to the US, we still have our $1,000 in euros. So we exchange it back to the US dollar. Does everybody understand that thus far? Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So we still have $1,000 in euro. We go to exchange it back to the US dollar, and instead of them giving us 1,000, which we started with, they happen to give us $2,000. So we made $1,000 because we kept the euro at the right place at the right time. That's how foreign currency works, okay? So you do not have to travel outside of the country in order to participate in the foreign exchange market. You can literally do it from the convenience of your own home. You can do it from a cell phone. You can do it from your laptop, your iPad, and all you need is the internet. So what we do is we trade currency. So what you see on the screen here, Corey, is currency. This is the US dollar versus the euro, all right? So what I want you to do is this, check this out. On the left-hand side, these are pairs. So what if I told you, bro, if you had this up on your screen and I said, hey, Corey, what I want you to do is go to your screen. Corey, my bad, bro. My brother's name Corey, my bad. You're Corey. So Corey, let's just say I asked you to go to the left-hand side of the screen and click on EUR/USD. Do you think that's something that you can do? Yes or no?
Yep.
Real simple. Now on the right-hand side, I'm gonna come over here. Let me move this out the way. On the right-hand side, I'm gonna tell you, hey, you know what? What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna trade for 1 minute. Do you see my cursor moving by the 1 minute mark right here?
Yes.
All right, cool. You have the option to click this, and basically you can trade 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, all the way up to 20 minutes. Doesn't matter. We're gonna do a 1 minute trade. So this is not one of these things that you have to stay in front of your computer hours upon hours. You literally can trade and learn how to multiply your money in minutes. Now, the total amount you risk is dependent on how much money you have in your bank account, right? So depending on how much you have in your broker. So in this scenario, I'm only going to risk $10. The reason I'm only going to risk $10, Coy, because I want you to call out this trade. So what I want you to do is I want you to tell me to hit the green button or the red button. So here's price, this blinking dot. It's either going to go up or it's either going to go down in 1 minute. We just have to anticipate where it's going to go. So this is the line of scrimmage. We just need to figure out where it's going to go. So on the count of 3, tell me what button to hit, the green or the red. 1, 2, 3. I didn't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Green.
Green, perfect. So boom, I just got into the trade. You see this triangle right here, bro? This means that I got into the trade. So this is our line of scrimmage if you're a football fan. We just need price to go above this line and stay there in a 1 minute time frame. And if it does, we win. If it goes below, we lose. How much? The amount of money that we risk right here. So it's real simple. Now, this trade is going to expire. Right now, this is the clock over here, 17:08. This thing is going to expire in about 10 seconds. And it's going down. It doesn't look like it's going to jump up. So you might have lost me $10, bro. Boom. I just lost $10. Now, here's the thing. When people trade like this with no analysis and they're guessing, I call that gambling. So we show you how to not gamble in the market. We show you how to be a consistent, profitable trader in the market. So what I want to show you is this. How do we do it inside of our academy? So we have a school that you can actually take online. And these are videos. This is the video libraries that you can actually binge watch. Instead of watching Netflix, you can watch this information and literally have information on how to multiply your money in the market. So we have 4 different divisions, 4 different things to focus on. The first one is traditional Forex. I did that for 2 years, and Forex is no joke. It's hard. So I transitioned over to HFX. The reason I like HFX because they have 1 minute trades, 2 minute trades. See, this is designed for people who are busy. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely busy. I own 3 businesses, so I don't have a lot of time. But what I do is I trade 1 hour a day in the market, and I'm able to multiply my money. Now, when you click on HFX or you click on any academy, guys, these are videos. The videos are 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. Doesn't take a lot of time at all. DCX, that's digital currency. So everybody's talking about Bitcoin. I have a couple of friends that purchase Bitcoin, but they have no idea what this is. Well, what we do is we teach you not only how to purchase it and when to purchase it, but we also teach you how to trade it. See, you can make money on Bitcoin, whether the market goes up or down, if you know what you're doing. So we have an academy that actually teaches you all the terminology and the skill behind it, right? And then the 4th thing that we just launched a couple of months ago is our ECX Academy. This is designed for people who actually want to have their own store online. So you can have your own Amazon if you want to, right? Or Shopify. But the difference is, what if you didn't have to buy any of the products? What if you can have an actual store online and the only time you purchase something is when somebody bought it from you? That's it. We teach you how to do that inside of our academy. So you can focus on just one major, I call them majors, or you can focus on all 4. So the school is broken up into 3 different parts. So the first part of the school, Aaron's just got jumped out. I guess he just jumped on. The first part of the school is just the videos. That's it. The second part of the school are our actual strategies. The reason why I love these strategies is because they teach you how to trade in the market. See, what we did earlier, we just guessed, but we're going to show you how to use these strategies to actually enter into the market and exit the market. So we have over 20 different strategies, but I'm not going to go over all 20. I'm going to show you my favorite. My favorite strategy is called Hourglass. The reason why I like Hourglass is because it's very, very simple. So this is how simple this thing is over here, guys. This alert panel populates every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, you can get into a trade if you want to. And over here, it tells you when to enter into the market. But the key thing you want to pay attention to is an arrow. That's it. So, Coy, I'm gonna pick on you one more time, bro. Do you see an arrow over here?
Yep.
What color is it and what direction is it going?
Down.
And what color is it?
Red.
Now watch this. It's not a trick question. You got 2 buttons to hit over here, a green one and a red one. If you see a red arrow, what button you think you're gonna hit?
Red.
Wow, that's it. That's why I love this strategy. So the first part of our school are videos, so you can understand what you're doing. The second part are strategies. But my favorite part is go live. What is go live? This is when you have a multi-millionaire trading in the market, and basically when they get into a trade, you get into a trade. I call this an adult game of Simon Says. So the company is called I Am Master Academy. It's been around for 8 years. They're in 21 countries and about 14 different languages. So these individuals are our top traders right now. And I want you guys to pay attention to the amount of people that are following these individuals here. So this last week alone, this guy had 79,000 views on his page or on his classroom, inside of his classroom. So you can follow anybody you want. We have over 100 different educators inside of our school. So basically, when you log into the school, you pick whatever major you're focusing on. So for me, I love HFX. So I'm gonna click on HFX. When I click on HFX, boom, it takes me to a classroom setting. It takes me to a schedule, I should say. So everybody on here has different times that they're busy. Some of us are busy in the daytime. Some of us are busy at night. But here's the reality. We all have an hour, maybe a couple times a week to dive into this market if we know what we're doing. So for me, I run my own business. And what I do is I trade with this girl every day, Monday through Thursday at 12 noon. I actually take lunch around 12. I trade. I'm able to multiply our money. We have people inside of our school that go to work, and during their lunch break, they're trading with this girl, Millie Mills, and they're able to make as much money trading than they do at their day job. So here's the thing. You can pick any educator you want. All you have to do is find the educator that works good for you, and you go inside their classroom. How do you go inside their classroom? You click on their name. So when you click on their name, boom, it takes you inside their classroom. Now, this guy right here, his name is Matty Pips. This man, I know this guy personally. This dude is no joke. In the past 2 years, and he trades live, he took his account from $500 to $8 million. $500 to $8 million. And you have access to him inside of our school. So what you do is you go to his classroom, and all you have to do is show up on time and pay attention. See, I think my man, is it Woodall? Somebody came in here like 5 minutes early. I know he's gonna be on time for class. So all you do, guys, is you click on the gentleman or the young lady that you wanna take their class. And here's the deal. If you happen to miss their class, you can watch all their videos. You can watch their pre-recorded sessions. You can see how they trade in the market. But what I love to do is trade with them live, because I don't have a lot of time. So when they trade, I trade. So now what I'm gonna do is actually show you an actual trading session that we kind of cut up for you. And before I do that, let me show you one other quick thing, because I want to talk about Bitcoin. So in our Bitcoin Academy, we actually give you signals sent to your phone on when to buy Bitcoin. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna actually share my screen. Let me pull this up over here. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna do this. And here's an example of how trades are called out for you guys. So we're gonna go here, bang. So hopefully you guys can see my screen right here. So this is a trade idea. This is something sent to your phone. So when it comes to your phone, it tells you when to enter in the market. It tells you your entry price, and it tells you your stop loss. So what is a stop loss? A stop loss prevents you from losing all your money. So when you do these type of trades, like traditional Forex or cryptocurrency, you want to put a stop loss in. Now, this is one of my homeboys. He actually did some stocks. So you can trade stocks inside of our academy as well. So he did US 30. US 30 are the top 30 stocks companies in the US. They kind of combine them, and you're able to trade them. So he received a trade idea. He was able to take a 0.0 lot size, 0.1 lot size, and make $180 off that, which is incredible. But let me show you guys about our digital currency and how accurate this stuff is. From October 1 to November 16th, they caught out 38 trades. They had 37 wins and 1 loss, dealing with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. So we show you how to not only purchase these coins, but to trade them. Now, here's the thing. If you don't know about Bitcoin, man, you got to get involved with it. Because if you would have invested $100 10 years ago in Bitcoin, it'd be worth $72 million right now. That literally blew me away. So what I'm gonna do is show you a live session, but before I do so, I wanna kind of break this down for you real quick. This is basically how most individuals make money. So I don't know if you guys read the book, Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know if you read the book by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Most people have. But the second book that he wrote was called The Cash Flow Quadrant. And it talked about how we as a people make money. And there's basically 4 ways. The first way, the most common way, is for you to work for somebody. 60% of us have a job and we work for somebody else. And 35% of us are self-employed. These are individuals who are barbers. These are tattoo artists, photographers, construction, people who own their construction companies. And the crazy thing about it is being self-employed is great. You wear a lot of hats, but you don't have a lot of freedom. Why? Because you're doing everything. So I know as a photographer, I'm a wedding photographer here in Atlanta. Man, if I don't shoot a wedding, I don't get paid. So guys, 95% of the population is on the left side of the equation. And here's the crazy thing about it. We only have 5% of the wealth. So what does that mean? That means if we go to Ebon's house and there's 95 of us and we're at Ebon's house and he throws up $5 in the air, we're all fighting for that $5. So 95 people are fighting for that $5. Well, the wealthy, they got on the other side of money. So these individuals, they teach you, they're investors, they're business owners. See, there's a reason why they don't teach us about investing or becoming a business owner in school, because they don't really want us to. So guys, as an investor over here, man, 1% of the population. Business owner, 4%, we'll talk about that, 4% of the population. So the crazy thing about it is 5% of the population is on the right side of money, the right side of the equation, but they own 95% of the wealth. So that same scenario where there's 5 of us that go into Ebon's house and he throws up $95, we're not really fighting for it like the other people were. So I just wanted to figure out how to get on the right side of money. And this graph really hit home to me because I come from an entrepreneurial background. My father was a construction, he's still in construction, owns his own business. My uncle has a painting contracting business up in DC. But guess what? They're in their mid 60s and they're still working every single day, working hard. And I was like, man, I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to make my money work for me instead of me always working for my money. So guys, let me just show you this actual program. This right here, this is an actual session. This is my man, Matty, over here. So Coy, one more time, bro. Check this out. He clicked on EUR USD over on the left, right? Now, when you trade with Matty, he only does 3-minute trades. So if you ever get on his session, you're going to set your time at what? 3 minutes. That's it. Now, the amount that he's risking, I don't know if you can see that amount there. Can you see that, bro?
Was it $100?
No,
1,500. 1,500.
So here's the question that I tell people. I'm like, I don't know how long it takes you to make $2,700, but when I worked for corporate America, it took me about 2 weeks. Now that I have my own business, when I shoot a wedding, I make that money. But I've never been able to make it in my jogging pants, clicking a button, a red or a green button. And it takes me like 3 minutes. This is what you're going to see right here. So here it is right here. He got in the trade right here. He hit the green button. How do I know that? Because there's a green triangle. So if there's a green button, he wants price to go up. So price shot up, came down a little bit. It's up here, right? So price is way up here. So he got in here. He needs it to stay up this way. As long as it's over by 1 inch, long as it stays over there, when his time expires, he win. How much? The amount of money right here. So I'm going to show you guys how this plays out.
So in 3 minutes total of trading, and all I saw was an arrow, I pressed the trade, I'm deep in profits. Does it get easier than that? This was actually less than a 3-minute trade. This was actually only a 1 and 30-second trade. 1 minute and 30 seconds to make $1,275. Where else in the world can you make $1,275 by a click of a button? Look at this right now. No analysis, only using cash trap. And we are deep, 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 deep in profits. I'm about to clear this trade. Boom, just cleared $2,775, guys, in a 1.5 minutes. Now, why did I take that trade? Because I saw an arrow.
So here's the crazy thing. Coy, did he recruit anybody to make that money?
Did he recruit anybody?
Yeah, did you see him recruit anybody to make that money?
No.
Did he sell you anything to make that money?
Nope.
That's the great thing about what we do over here. We do not need to recruit anybody or sell anybody in order for us to make money. That's why I love this program. So all he did is he does the analysis, guys. 5 nights a week, he gets online and he trades. Now, if you thought $2,700 was impressive, guys, I told you that guy took his account from $500 to $8 million. So we teach you how to grow your account, and we teach you how to actually trade 1 to 3% of whatever you have in your account. So he has a large account. He doesn't trade $2,700, guys. Let me just show you the amount of money he's playing with over here. So, bro, I don't know if you can see this to the right. You see this amount he's risking? Can you see that? Go ahead, unmute yourself, bro. My bad.
Oh, my bad. 45,000 looks like.
45 grand. Check it out. He does. This is in 3 minutes, guys. Now, Coy, we're going to do a test for you. This is a green triangle. Where does he want price to go, up, or does he want it to go down?
He wants it to go up.
Perfect. Now, guess what? He didn't get in it once. He got another one right here. So it's a green triangle. Does he want it to go up or down?
Up.
Now, let me tell you about this. This was back in October. I remember this night because I did not want to trade because it was 11 o'clock at night. We all a little older. I'm tired, man. So listen, I'm in the bed. I'm like, man, I do not feel like going downstairs, getting on this computer, trading with this guy. And I was like, man, I'm gonna just go grab my laptop and lay in the bed and trade with him. Wifey jumps in the shower. By the time she gets out of the shower, his session's over, and I'm blown away. And you're gonna see why I'm blown away in a second. But here's the deal. He wants price to go above this line, above this line. It's in 3 minutes. He tells you when to hit the green button. So I want you to see how this plays out.
I could, just because I don't like when it's close like this. For me personally, if I win this 856, I will place another one. Because I like this area. I like this opportunity. And if I win it, I've already won another one. So I'm going to pick another one. So I won it. And that's why pips make a difference. I won that one, 82,800. Resistance a couple times. Oh my God. I just cleared both of those. I wasn't even paying attention. I cleared those, guys. You guys cleared those? Type some dollar signs in the chat. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 5 for 5. Let's freaking go. That is lit. And guys, I just started tonight with 4 million. I made $227,000 in profit tonight. In profit. I'm payouts in profit. It's a great way.
$227,000 in one night. Guys, I was blown away when I saw that. I was like, yo, this cat is killing the game right now. So here's the thing. Is he 100% accurate? No. Well, since February, I've been rocking with this guy. 876 wins, 98 losses. That's better than Tom Brady. Guys, at the end of the day, I just follow people who have money. That's all that I do. See, my brother's Mr. Skeptical. He's like, man, does he do it every day? I'm like, nah, but he does it 4 nights a week. Oh, man. Is he 100% accurate? I'm like, no trader is. But come on now, look at this. This is what we have access to over in our school. So what we do is we teach, and these are just individuals that are students just like you and I. See, the great thing about it is Ebon is just a student. I'm just a student. I'm not responsible for teaching you how to trade. We just all come to class together. We all click the green and the red buttons together, and we all make money together. So these are just some of my friends who joined the school, who are part of our network. My girl, Keisha, man, she saw me on Instagram posting, and she's like, I shot her wedding about 6 years ago. And she's like, yo, what are you doing? It looks like you're having a lot of fun. Then I was like, man, I got to show you this because I can't really explain it. Like, this is money in minutes. She actually saw one of these presentations, her and her husband. And before I can finish, she was like, I'm done. Just sign me up. And her husband was like, well, wait, we gotta chill. She's like, man, what are we talking about? It's $199 to join the school. Like, that's it. So she joined. Man, I think she practiced for maybe 2 weeks in a demo account. We'll talk about that. But in one day, 18 wins, 3 losses. My boy Dion right here. This is an old picture of Dion. And the reason why I say that's a couple months old, because his actual trading session is drastically increased since then. But at this point, he did 8 trades. He was 8-2 on this one day of trading. So 10 trades, 8 wins, 2 losses. My girl Joni, she was 10-0 in one day. And guys, there's over 300 students inside of our academy. So these individuals, all they really do is follow a system. Okay, 9-1, 11-2, 9-1, 7-3, 19-2, and 8-3. You got 15-2, 17-2, 21-0. My man Dion is like, I think he's real close to that 22. I think he's like 22-0 or something like that. But guys, the beautiful thing about it is this. We teach you how to take your own money and put it into a broker account and basically learn how to multiply your money by like 8% a day. That's the goal, 5 to 8% a day. Because we know the average bank is giving you 0.25%. See, what you'll find in our academy is that banks, this is how they make money. They trade in the foreign exchange market. So they make millions of dollars and give us back pennies, and we take it. Why? Because that's what we were taught. Put your money in your savings account. I actually set up an account for my daughter. She's 14, a $1,000 account. They told her, we'll give you 0.25% in 30 days, not even every day, 30 days. What does that mean? She has $1,000 in 30 days, she'll have $2.50. I start laughing. We're making 8% a day over here. So we teach you how to take your $500 account and grow it. And literally it'll be over 5,000 in about 45 days. How do we do so? We teach you how to only risk 1 to 3% of your money. So this is not one of these things where you put all your money in and boom, it's gone. No, you put your money in, you only risk a portion of it, and you compound your money over the next 30 days, over the next 60 days, over the next 90 days or 1 year. But this chart right here, we give you access to this. It's a compound calculator. And basically you can take $500 and turn it into 5,000. Now you can focus on any academy you want. Again, they have Forex, traditional Forex. I did that for 2 years. Now I do HFX and digital currency. And then you can also do ECX. You can do all of them, or you can just focus on one. The choice is totally up to you. Now, the investment to the school, the most expensive amount, the most you can pay is $324 to join the school. So that's your tuition. So you join the school for $300. And then every month you pay $275 a month to stay in the school. That's with the ECX Academy, learning how to do the drop shipping. We have a young lady inside of our academy that actually sells couch covers. Yeah, couch covers, like they cover the couch. She literally makes $100,000 a month by selling them. It's crazy. Now, you say, you know what, I really don't want to do the online store, but I definitely am interested in, HFX or digital currency. Cool. If you want to get all 3 of the academies and do a bundle, you pay $300, $275 a month. With that, you get 30 different strategies. Now, I'll be real with you guys. I didn't start at the elite. I started at the basic level. See, my friend that told me this, I didn't get a chance to see a presentation. They just called me up and said, hey, I'm not trying to take you away from what you're currently doing, but how do you make your money work for you instead of you always working for money? And I didn't have an answer. And I said, you know what? Right now, as a photographer, I've been in business 10 years. My wife quit her corporate job when we first met. We make pretty good money, but we have all of our eggs in one basket. So if something were to happen, we can lose everything just like that. Well, luckily, 3 years ago, I just said yes to this, and I started doing this on a part-time basis. I didn't take it serious my first couple of years, but during this COVID-19, we've been able to do some amazing things. And while my friends were struggling in the business of photography because we weren't shooting weddings, I was making more money paying off all my credit card debt that I had since college. So guys, if you just want to start at the basic level, HFX, money in minutes, you pay $234. We have a promo right now for only $199, $200, that's it. The $175 a month, that's basically $5 a day. And if you can't afford $5 a day, that's because you're not showing up to class. Because if you show up to class, you'll make a lot more than $5 every time that you trade. If you say, you know what, I really want to get into digital currency, guess what? That's only $199 as well. So you can start anywhere you want. You can kind of go from one account to the next. It doesn't really matter. And there's no contracts. Okay. Now, what about free? Because if it was free, it's definitely for me. So a lot of people, the $175, if you don't want to pay that, all you have to do is refer 2 people to the course and boom, your school's free. You pay for your $200 to join. We get people that do this their first night. They sign up people their first night and they never have to pay that monthly fee again. And that's what it's really all about, helping other people, uplifting our community. So 2 and free is great. And then if you want to take it to another level and become a broker with the company, like a real estate agent, they have a broker. You can actually become a broker with this academy as well and share it with more than 2 people. If you share it with more than 2 people, they're going to pay you, and they pay you very well. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As a broker, if you actually bring in the 3 people actually use your personal link, they start paying you $150 every single month. Now that might not seem like a lot, but I know if $150 was missing from your paycheck, you would basically go to HR like, yo, I'm missing some money. So here's the beautiful thing about this. This is what I really love about this. This is a team sport. So if you sign up 3 and it grows to 12, you don't have to get 12 yourself, but what if we all work together and help you get to 12? Boom, you'll be at $600 a month. So that $600 is coming every single month, residual. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. And then when that 12 grows organically to 30, now you're making $1,000 a month. And that comes every single month. We pay you weekly, and it comes every month. So here's the crazy thing about it, guys. I know most people that work a job don't get paid what they're worth. Over here, you get paid what you're worth. So let me just break down these numbers real quick. A platinum person, platinum 150 means you make $150 a month. A platinum 600 means you make what? $600 a month. A platinum 1000, platinum 2000 means you make $1,000 or $2,000 a month. And then a platinum 5000 means you make $5,000 a month. Now this part right here is totally optional. You can say, you know what? I don't want to tell anybody, but I definitely need to learn this skill set, because once you learn the skill set, nobody can take it away from you. But if you want to build a network like some of us have, they can pay you handsomely. A chairman 10 means you make $10,000 a month, a chairman 50, 50,000, and it just goes up from there. Chairman 100, 100,000. So guys, you can set your sights at any one of these that you want. So what I tell you is this: every 3 days, somebody inside of our academy hits chairman every 3 days. And that's what's beautiful thing about this. So I'm gonna just share this with you. I bought this car all from my side hustle. This is my Porsche Panamera. This is not money that I got from my photography business. I do this on a part-time basis, and my job is to teach people how to make $100,000 part-time. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm just saying, if you want to make some extra money, don't get another job, get a hustle, and that hustle will be able to multiply your money. Do what the banks do, okay? And it's all about having access. That's what it's really all about. So Floyd Mayweather joined our school. Why? Because he's already a multimillionaire, but he wants to learn how to multiply his money. So we're able to teach anybody how to do this, okay? And again, every 3 days, somebody hits chairman. These individuals, they did it in less than a year. Chairman 10 means you make $10,000 a month, okay? Chairman 25 means you make $25,000 a month. Chairman 50 means you make what? $50,000 a month. Their smile's a little bit bigger than the other ones, right? Chairman 100, it means you make $100,000 a month. Now, the young lady to the far left, her name is Jewel Tanker. Her husband is Ben Tanker. He's a jazz musician. You probably heard of him before. Jewel is my personal mentor. My wife and I just came from Orlando, and we were in a mansion with her, and she invited us down there. And it's a totally different conversation talking to multi-millionaires, because they give you access to other millionaires. And that's what it's really all about, having access to things that you didn't have access to before. So Jewel does this part-time. She runs multiple businesses, but the company pays her $100,000 every single month. The girl to the far left, man, her name is Noelle. And Noelle used to work at Walgreens, guys, 3 years ago. And when she saw this, her mother told her not to do it. She's like, nah, don't do that. That's one of them things. You don't need to do that. She was like, Mom, I got to do something. I'm working at Walgreens. She signed up with this thing, and she is phenomenal at what she does, because she actually built the network, and now the company pays her $100,000 every single month. The beautiful thing about it, it doesn't stop there. A chairman 250 means you make $250,000 a month. Now, this right here, every time I see this picture on the left, it really touches me, because this gentleman here, he's an older brother. And this guy told his older brother about this concept. So Brandon Thompson, chairman 250, he told his younger brother about this concept. Now, Over here, you can actually get paid whatever you want. He signed up his younger brother. His younger brother is a chairman 750. What does that mean? He makes $750,000 every single month. The crazy thing about him is his older brother told him about this concept. He passed him up. He has a bigger network. See, this guy, what he did is he's a Kappa. And I know you guys are bros. You guys are Qs. Well, these Kappas, he said, you know what? He reached out to 6 of them and said, listen, I don't know if this is real or not, but we're going to try this out. And they did this 3 years ago. And out of 6 of his brothers, 4 of them joined. And all 4 of them are millionaires now. And this guy was featured in Forbes magazine. And it's really all about a network. So they used their network, they capitalized off everything, and they took things to the next level. So guys, you know, we noticed that there's 4 different types of people on here. So all we really want to do is answer your questions, but we're not going to answer them right now. Ebon or my man Dion is going to give you guys a call individually and he asks you one question. What did you like most? If you want to be a customer, boom, he'll send you the link, show you how to become a customer. You fill out a form online on your phone, takes you 5 minutes and you're in the platform. We're going to set you up with your demo account. We're going to actually include you into our private Telegram group where we do things as a family. So we teach you how to trade for yourself, but not by yourself. So we have a session that we'll plug you into. We'll set you up with everything. You'll be good to go. You might join and say, you know what, I really like it, but I don't want to pay that monthly. Perfect. We have a blueprint to show you how to get your scholarship within your first 2 weeks. And you might say, you know what, I want to build a network. I want that passive income coming in. Well, we'll show you how to do that as well. So whatever you want to do, just let Ebon know, because what we're doing is we're building a team, we're building a network. And the people that actually move fast, move first, they reap the biggest benefits. So if you're interested, text your boy Ebon, text Dion, and he's going to give you a call and say, hey, what did you like most? Let him know. If you like the trading, if you like the building, if you like building a network, or if you say, you know what, this isn't really for me, at the end of the day, y'all still family. And that's what it's all about. So guys, that is the presentation for this evening. I really appreciate your time. Hopefully I wasn't too winded. It's 7:48. So I know we started around 7:05. So about 40 minutes or so. Thanks for your time, guys. Ebon's going to reach back out to you. And so is my man, Dion. Y'all have a good night. Take care.
Thank you, bros, for joining. I really appreciate it. I think this is some really valid information. Think about it, think it through, and let me know what you think. See you in a few minutes.
Rude.